Gate 14 podcast. And for the first time in this podcast history, you will be listening to the Gate 14 podcast before the Toronto Blue Jays play a playoff baseball game. History. Chills down my fucking spine saying that, boys. I can't believe it. The Rogers Center is going to be bumping. I thought Sid Sixiro and Avery mushed us saying that we have home games. No. The Mariners fumbled the fucking bag on Monday, and the Jays get home field advantage. Avery, how are you doing, man? You're in Vermont right now, brother. You're living the dream. A little bit of a little burn on the face there, eh, JR?
A little wind burn, eh?
Oh yeah, it was windy today. Yeah, we were in Vermont. I drove the van all the way here. I wasn't letting anyone take over.
That's nails. That's nails.
When I get behind the wheel and these four wheels get fucking moving, we are getting to our destination pretty quick. The back roads got pretty dark. I wasn't wearing my glasses, so it got a little dangerous at the end, but played some golf today. So we're going to be doing shit like this, boys. Golf course just reached out to us and said, hey, come here 2 nights for free, play golf for free. All you have to do is post on Instagram. It's like, okay, we'll be there.
Nice. Must be nice.
Yeah. Nice little match today. There's another guy who's influencer program. He's a mental coach, had nothing to do with golf. 60K on Instagram. We just chopped it up and played with him today, though.
Yes.
We did a challenge where you have to shotgun a beer and then play a hole as quick as possible. And I would love to see Johnny and Jeremy do it.
My cardio is up to date. I would mash it. By the way, speaking of cardio, humble brag, I ran fucking 2.5 miles today. Is that good? Just absolutely buzzing, and then did a big arms core day at the gym. It's just that's what you do. You wake up.
But the golf thing might be the issue for you, Johnny.
No, I'll only hit my 4-iron, and I'll that's all I'll bring, and then I'll putt with it, and I'll be dialed. So I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe
T-Mac and Sura went up against each other today.
T-Mac.
Who won?
T-Mac dusted him. T-Mac loves to run.
Oh yeah. The T-Mac is the most I look like I go for jogs guy I've ever seen in my life.
No, T-Mac, we talked about this at work. We tried to get him on a diet. He was on a strict diet. He wouldn't eat.
His diet was stop eating for like a couple days.
He wouldn't eat. Like he was not eating. And then he would eat one thing and I would catch him like drinking a pop. And I was like, that is potentially the worst thing to ever mix into your non-eating diet is a pop.
Dude, I hate pop. And I'll just say this. If you're listening to this podcast right now, the vibes are high. The boys are fucking buzzing, man. I have a countdown. I'm not able to sleep at night because I'm so goddamn excited for this playoff game. It's just, or games, I guess you could say. It's going to be all time. It really is going to be.
So we all saw that stupid video, right?
That was absurd. The TikTok video?
Yeah. Of the guy saying,
the thing, I didn't even want to go into it.
That was had to be a troll. He's trying to do that. He's trying to get a reaction.
Well, no, okay. So listen, it is a troll. You are correct. But there is some things that this kid was saying that Mariners fans do agree with. Like we had someone in our comment section saying, Eugenio Suarez is better. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I know. I was just laughing at the
point.
It's
better than Matt Chapman. Like this is how delusional some fan bases are. And my buddy's a Mariners fan, and I told him, I just don't talk to me about baseball till Sunday's done. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm not going to get in your face about it. I don't want to hear it. You guys are just unbelievably delusional. And I am praying to God the Jays win this series. So I already have it planned. So listen, all right, I'll give you guys a little bit of it. I have it planned out. So that TikTok is saved in the Gate 14 favorites.
Yeah.
If the Jays win the series, there's a high chance that we're going to be at that game. Oh, no, we're going to be at that game, game 2 and 3. I'm going to not stitch. What is it? Whatever.
Stitch.
I'm gonna stitch it with just the Rogers Center exploding after the last out and be like, rest in piss, bozo. Like whatever your name is in the mud, Mariners in the mud. I got it all figured out. But it's just that TikTok, that guy has 20,000 followers. I didn't know there was 20,000 brain dead human beings. And I'm not going to say his name because we got tagged in it 100 times, by the way. Did you guys see that? Like 100 times.
Nice, yeah.
So I saw someone DM us. That's how I was like,
we got 3 DMs about it and like 100 tags. And I think this dude was waiting for us to comment and just be like, I don't know. He was just as delusional as it fucking gets. I couldn't believe it was a real take, to be honest. Do you guys think it's real?
No,
because he had a
I
ton
don't.
of takes like that.
I think
Oh,
he
does
just
he?
does that. I think he just does that to like get a reaction.
And he did.
And he might get more views on it after they're wrong. So it's kind of like a
Mhm.
win-win situation for him too.
It really is.
I
And
think the good news is Carabas is on the
Mariners.
Yeah,
that's the last.
what a
dude you
fucking
want.
idiot. How
That
did he
dude and
say
Ben
something like
Verlander
that?
are the last two dudes you want on your side. Ben Verlander last year actually predicted every playoff series wrong. Not did,
People forget.
people forget he went 0 for 9.
Do we want to be big brain and try and do a playoff thing here?
No, I'm not doing a playoff bracket. I'm just gonna
By
say
the time we set that up, Abe, it would be probably 30 minutes. Let's be honest.
yeah,
People might like to hear
I can
that,
tell you
though.
right now, I'm gonna say one thing that I do see. I do see the Phillies beating the Cardinals. That's all. That's the only one that I do see.
Because you're a Phillies guy. We know that. You
Well,
got guys
no,
on that
no,
team.
no.
What does Bryson say about the vibes, man?
Oh, the boys were fucked up. I will be calling Chris Roach right now and getting his playoff prediction. So, Chris Roach. So we're gonna be doing a meet and greet Saturday.
Chris Roach will be there.
Chris, you are on the Gate 14 podcast right now. I don't know if they could hear you. Can we get a prediction for this Mariners series? Yeah, 2 OJs. There you have it. Thanks, Chris. I'll see you Saturday. The fans will see you Saturday at the meet and greet. All right. I'm excited for it. See you, Chris. So there you have it, folks. Chris Roach is the guy. The guy
Straight to the point, man.
He's predicting the sweep. So, it's good vibes right there. But is it crazy to say? I think every single baseball fan is against the Blue Jays, and I don't know why.
I only saw one thing that was pro Blue Jays, and it was the game day predicted the Jays to win the World Series, but they have a bunch of Canadian people. Other than that, I haven't seen much on it. So it's good for us. Very good for us.
I just find it crazy to be like I don't know, man. It's like usually the internet like rallies around the underdog story, and I guess the Mariners are the underdog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're the longest playoff drought in North American sports history, which is going to be funny when they follow it up with no home games. Because
that would be funny. That would be funny. I don't know. Just man, I really want the Jays to win. And I'm speaking for everyone. Like, listen, I know there's fans out there, and you guys, you both know how psycho I am with this shit. Like, this is to live or die. And I can't even think like in my mind, potentially the next time we record a podcast, the Jays might not. No. I'm not gonna think about it. I am just in shambles right now. It's just whatever, but we got to talk about the fucking pitching because I believe they released the first 2 games. So Gossman is going game 2. We predicted
Gossman, right?
Yeah.
That game, JR, that game is going to be an idiot zone.
It is going to be. There's been guys like there's so many people going to this game, and I was talking to one of my buddies today, and they're like talking about how you have to line up like over an hour. Like,
get in?
Yeah.
They're
going to be prepared to go like, I was like, whoa, okay.
Why?
Well, what time are we going to have this meet?
If everyone has what is it, the 1930s? You have to fucking what?
Why is there a wait?
There's just going to be a lot of people.
Dude, we went to a game against but we went to a game against the Reds though.
I mean, how many people can this stadium pack? Was it like
55,000?
55,000.
But it's not going to be that. I mean, a lineup?
Yeah, no.
There will be a lineup, but it just depends on
is it gate 5 that's kind of right by the CN Tower on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's usually lined up pretty fucking far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, well, I hope not an hour wait. That would be, I mean, that would be nightmare fuel. And we're already doing this. So if you are going to the game on Saturday, I think we said it last podcast, but the game starts at 4. Me, Chris, and a couple, obviously we're going to be with a couple guys. We're going to be like meeting some of you guys outside gate 14. A lot of people messaged us about that and DM me individually. We'll be outside gate 14 from like 3 to 3:30 and then going into the stadium. It's going to be like, if you do see me, one, I'm going to have the biggest dip you've ever seen in your life in my mouth to relax me. And 2, I'm just going to be fucked up. Like
we have a whole plan, man.
If you aren't fucked up at this game, I guess because you want to kind of remember. I'm not going to be fucked up to where I don't remember.
If you're under drinking.
Yeah, if you're under drinking age, don't drink. Wink, wink. But it's going to be crazy, man. I've never got to experience a playoff game. Have you guys? I've never got to go to a Jays.
I haven't experienced a Jays playoff game.
I haven't been to a Jays playoff game either.
And Avery, How do
I'm
we
gonna-
break
this
it to
would-
the
this
fans?
would be
Avery won't
rough.
be there, guys. Avery won't be there.
We've brought this up like 4
Oh, you're
episodes
right,
in a
you're right,
row.
you're You're right. For our
Guys.
new listeners
In the
out there,
graphic, make sure we put an X on Avery's face just so
We're
everyone
missing.
knows.
but yeah, it's gonna. Avery won't be there. Avery's kind of hoping for a game 3, which kind of sucks. I'm not
Well,
gonna
no, we
call
have
him
But
on it.
a sweep. Yeah, he
We have
gets to go to the
ALDS tickets
ALDS.
anyways.
Oh, okay, all right, so that's fine. But
Mhm.
I am kind of hoping the Jays just win this series on the Saturday.
Me
Saturday,
too,
because
myself.
it's gonna be a fucking idiot zone there. Like, oh my god! Because you know what's crazy is I think they did this against the Rangers, where like the security just let everyone stay and just everyone was just like embracing it, and like the players were running around the field and like celebrating and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I hope that happens.
That was a
when we're there.
DS though, right?
Yeah,
So maybe it's
it
a
might be a
little
little bit different. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. I
It's
just don't
different
want
though. The best out of 3 versus a 1 gamer, we might see a bigger celebration
True.
because they
That's a
used to
good point.
play. I guess if they clinch Saturday, we get 2 days off, right?
I
Yeah.
have no idea when the next series is.
Yeah,
Yeah, the next
it
series
wouldn't
on
start
Tuesday,
earlier
I
than
believe.
Tuesday. So
Yeah.
so the boys can get really fucked up.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick. They will be good after. It's gonna be crazy. And I saw something today on Twitter where they didn't let Yusei Kikuchi go a lot of innings today. He only went 2 1/3, and he absolutely fucking carved. By the way, again. What do you guys think is the chance that he's on this postseason roster?
100%.
You think so?
No, but I hope so.
There's just no world where he gets.
I
into
mean,
the game.
realistically, it's like 15% he's on the playoff roster.
Really?
there's-
Well, because there's 2 people who can do the exact same thing. Like as a long man, it's him and Barrios. I guess I play them both a shit ton of money, but I do. Is it crazy to say I almost trust Kikuchi more than Barrios at this point?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
fucked.
No, that's not crazy, man.
What? That is-
Kikuchi,
He had a 15 whiff save, Jeremy. You know how fuck that is? 15 whiffs.
We can't.
His called
we
strike
can't.
and whiff rate had to have been like 60% that day.
he has been absolutely dynamite in the last.
There's just not a world where they're like, let's put him out. Let's test him out.
I
Wild card
agree.
playoffs.
I
There's just
agree.
not a world.
Obviously, I think it's obviously going to be Barrios, but you can't. You know how bad it looks on management if you pay a guy as much as you're paying Kikuchi and he's not on your fucking postseason roster.
Well, that's why they haven't been giving him starts, so people forget about him. And then he comes in and he's fucking electric.
I mean, it's bad enough he's in our bullpen. He was supposed to be a starter. So
True. I think they still should have let him cook. Mitch White today. The Orioles didn't give a fuck, and this dude got shelled.
You know, so Ryan had the Jays win total at 92.5, and
Oh,
they had 92 wins.
It was
the Bucks
89
are
and a
so
half
smart,
preseason,
man.
though, because I remember talking about it on the podcast with you guys.
He kept saying he was adamant that he was at 92.5.
There was no chance, though. I'm pretty sure it was 89 and a half because I remember because it was 89 and a half for the Jays.
We wouldn't have been odds on favorite to win the division at only
No, we
89.
weren't. No, we weren't. It was 89 and a half with the Jays. It was 90 and a half for the 91 and a half for the Yankees, 88 and a half for the Red Sox.
Okay.
So I remember.
All right. I'll take a look here.
I think the
too.
Jays and the Yankees were the same favorites to win the division.
It was close up there. I remember it was super close.
Preseason win total MLB.
I'm looking too.
I think Vegas Insider unavailable. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I was just about to click on that one too. 91 for the Jays, it says here.
Okay, 91. Okay, so yeah, 92 and a half.
Oh, this is wins total tracker. 91 and a half I'm getting here. Yeah.
91 on Action Network. I don't know, man. I really don't. Because, dude, the Astros win total was 91 and a half. How would the Jays have been the same?
I mean, they were like odds on favorite to win a lot of shit.
You think?
91 and a half. Yeah, just obviously depends on what book. So it's not crazy. It's not like 3 wins off. It's like 1.5. But
Yeah.
still.
That is still crazy, though. But, dude, 92 wins, man. That is a fucking good season. Really good season.
When were we 500? What part of the year was that? It was pretty deep into the
I
year.
think it was a little bit before the Philly series.
Okay, and we finally got a little over 500 then.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the standings because the Jays were. You are right, Abe. The Jays at one point were.
We were 500 so very deep into the season. It felt like.
Let's see their record on June 15th to be random.
Sure.
June 15th, the Jays record. It's loading. It can't be like because John Schneider was like 20 games above 500 with his. Yeah, so June 15th, the Jays were 37-25.
Oh,
so that's like pretty.
That's real good.
I think it was July. I think it has to be July, right?
Maybe I'm just not thinking straight.
Maybe it was like 5 games above 500. You're thinking of?
Yeah, turn my brain on.
I don't know if they were exactly 500 at one point. Yeah,
Okay.
see, I think the lowest they've been was 6 games above 500, which is still fucking for this team is terrible.
Yeah,
Like
that shows you what baseball is, though. We think we're underperforming.
when the Jays. Oh, sorry, no. The worst the Jays were was right. What I said that Phillies series, the Jays were 45-42, second last place in the division, 16 and a half games behind the Yankees. And then that's when they shit canned Charlie Montoya was right after that, because I remember that was the game we went to watch Bryson.
Yeah.
Right. Game 1. And then he got fired. And then we went to game 2 with Schneider's first game. Yeah. So July 11th, the Toronto Blue Jays were 45-42, and they finished the season 92-70.
Holy, that's so
what
much
a
baseball.
goddamn run. What a goddamn run it has been. And it all goes to our guy, John Schneider. And I can't
do we have a favorite moment of this season?
I think the sweep at Yankee Stadium.
I'm going to say my favorite was the Vlad 3 home run game, like really early too.
Yeah. Off Garrett Cole or 2. I think 2 was off Garrett Cole, right?
I had a lot of fun watching that shit. And that was right away, right at the start.
Yes. Yeah. That was good. There's been tons for me, honestly. Like, I mean, Teoscar I think he almost had a 3 home run game or a 2 home run game this year. It just,
Teoscar's home run opening day was so fucking electric too.
Dude. I'll be honest, man. This has been probably one of the craziest seasons I've had in a long time over like just how like a roller coaster of being a Toronto Blue Jays fan. Because I can't believe they were. I'm still looking at this. I can't believe they were 3 games above 100 and second last place in the division, and that was right after the All-Star break.
Yep.
Wow. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate that.
But still nuts. He was the manager of this. It blows my mind.
It still does blow my mind. We got to talk about the Zim bomb today, though. Fucking Christ. Game 1. Bradley Zimmer, 0 for 4 with 4 punchies. Golden sombrero. How are you? But the funniest part, it wasn't the strikeouts. It was the funniest part. The funniest part was when Bradley Zimmer, I think it was his second at bat, gets called out on strikes, and he's arguing balls and strikes with the umpire. Like
no one knows the zone like him.
He's seen it, man. He's seen the zone. He knows what it is, but
his brother's a pitcher. They know how to pitch to him.
He actually did work with his brother along the offseason. It's just, I can't believe 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Like, stay hot, B-Zim. Stay hot, baby. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Jer, are you putting Bradley Zimmer on the playoff roster?
I am for sure.
Well, okay, let's cut the shit. It's Jackie Bradley.
No, it's Zimmer. I think it's both.
No, they don't have enough for both.
Because Moreno's got to be in there, right?
I think they might not include Moreno just because it's a 3-game series. So like if someone gets hurt, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, if someone gets hurt, he just gets put on.
Yeah, because he can get put on the next series. I think they.
No, you can get put on after if there's an injury where you're done.
I don't think Bradley Zimmer's making the playoff.
Yeah. If one of the catchers gets hurt, they could still bring up Moreno. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Moreno. There's not a world where Moreno is on this wild card. Why would he be on it?
Yeah, no, I agree with JR. I don't think but Gabriel Moreno, man, today, fuck, he looked good.
Yeah,
he looked unreal. He was mashing the ball their way. First career home run.
Mm-hmm.
He was looking unreal.
I guess he would be but like.
There's no spot for him. There's no spot.
Not really
there's no
spot
enough
for people off the bench that can pinch hit.
There's no spot for him. I think Jackie Bradley Jr., especially like being a World Series champion and all that type of stuff, like he's a shoe-in for the wild card roster. Like that's not even.
We really have like not much playoff experience on the team.
We got nothing, man.
None.
I guess Zimmer has something.
Yeah, with the Guardian. People forget one moment actually that I tweeted from the Gate 14 account earlier this year, which it seems like a million years ago, was when Bradley Zimmer hit a home run off Justin Verlander. You guys remember that?
Yeah. It was a backside homer, wasn't it?
Yeah, backside oppo off Bradley Zimmer, Justin Verlander. He should have won the Cy Young just because of that.
Yeah.
Like that's enough to be like he's off my ballot. Like the machine.
That shows you how crazy baseball is. Aaron Judge didn't hit a home run off Kikuchi, and Bradley Zimmer hit a bomb off Justin
Not many
Verlander.
have.
And then there's Zach Collins. Remember Zach Collins? Remember we thought he was the next god?
Zach Collins was on this team too. Oh my god!
Remember when he was really good?
Yeah, he had like what was it? 1 week? He was a fucking freak.
There's an awesome week in like April where he went nuts.
He went nuts, and he was like batting like 3 at one point for a little bit.
Yeah, it was like a Red Sox.
We'll
series,
always have that 1 week. We'll always have that 1 week where he
and his girlfriend. We'll always have
Natalie. Sorry, Nat. Game's over for you. But dude,
I heard he was posting like weird shit on Instagram.
He was like Airbnb rentals. And
oh,
shit
they
like
have
that.
an Airbnb rental.
We should rent it.
Well, anything for a dime. Anything for a dime.
It.
When you're on a minor league deal. Yeah, just it is insane. I guess we can go into it now, the series preview by position. Not by position, I guess you can say, but it's clear the Mariners have the better bullpen. So the biggest thing in my mind for this series is the Toronto Blue Jays to get an early lead. I know it's not a crazy fucking thing to say, but in the wild card series going up against that Mariners bullpen, Munoz or whatever the fuck his name is, throws 103.
Yeah.
You can't go to this bullpen. I mean, Paul Sewell is not good, but Munoz is a fucking freak. Penn Murphy's a freak. Who knows though? Playing at the Rogers Center, how loud it is, I don't know.
Yeah, we got to open shit up. These got to be pretty like these can't be 2-3-1 games. I think they got to be like 5-4, 6-5.
Yeah,
I think we gotta if we're gonna win this.
Matthew Boyd is on the Mariners. What?
Dude, he was disgusting against the Tigers in that Monday game. He was a fucking freak.
Just like regular Matt Boyd?
Yes.
When did that happen?
I think they signed him as a
Interesting.
Really took a fucking downturn, man.
Yeah, no, but he's on the team. Jesse Winker just never plays.
He went on the IL today.
Really?
Yeah, they called up Taylor Trammell.
Wow.
Dude, we got this. This is a great matchup, though. Like in all seriousness,
it really
two
is.
Teams with no playoff experience. Like, I think it's going to be super just high scoring. Like that's what I like. It's going to be sloppy baseball. I think
game 1, Manoah is going to fucking shove, and I think
both pitchers are going to shove. I think it's going to be.
I don't know about Castillo on the road though.
He's diced the Jays though.
It's all different at the Rogers Center, though, man. It's all different at the
Robbie
Rogers
Ray
Center.
is going to crumble like a little bitch.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. Robbie Ray, that's going to be fucking hilarious.
We have to break Robbie Ray.
It's cool. And what's awesome about like that game is there's like a narrative to it, right? Like there is the guy, like the shiny new toy in Toronto, Kevin Gossman, versus a guy who won a Cy Young here. Obviously is, I wouldn't say loved by the Blue Jays fans. I guess he was good for a year, but I don't know. I think it is going to be crazy to like that game specifically, because I don't know how the fans are going to react to Robbie Ray. Like, do you think they're going to be ruthless? Like, I think it's going to be boos. Like, obviously it's not nice guy shit. Obviously, but it's like, I think it's going to be like boos and like, I don't know about like chants or anything like that, but I don't think they're going to be nice to him.
Well, I don't think so either.
How do you think Gossman does? How do you think like, let's make a prediction here. Like Gossman and Manoah, I know, like, listen, they're both two really good pitchers. Gossman leads the major leagues in FIP or whatever. Who do you think has a better outing? You could make an argument for Gossman because he has playoff experience, Manoah being the rookie in the playoffs. But who do you think has the better outing, or just like leaves with like a pretty decent lead, or like goes deeper in the game?
I think it'd be like I would only be thinking like in a contrarian way if I went to pick Kevin Gossman. There's nothing that you can say to make me want to pick Kevin Gossman in this situation other than me just trying to be a fucking idiot. So I'm gonna say Alek Manoah.
I'm a little worried with I just hope
Big
Manoah
Puma
doesn't like overthrow Like he is going
No
to be
chance. I don't
dude,
think
you got to think this guy's going to be like, he tweeted about it. Like he's juiced. He's juiced up and he's a high energy guy. It's going to be electric watching, but someone's got to be in his corner kind of making
I
sure
think
this
that's what
guy's ready to
Gossman's
go.
going to do, though. I think Gossman's
Yeah,
going to
that's
be
why
in
you
his
have to-
corner.
that's
Same
why
with
you-
Stripling.
yeah, that's why
We
you
forget,
sign the
dude.
veterans.
Stripling has played for absolute wagon Dodger teams.
Yeah, that's
Stripling's
true.
been here before too, right?
Yep.
We don't give credit to that as much, but like Stripling has pitched in for the LA Dodgers in playoff games. Like he's not a bum by any means.
I like Stripling game 2, man. Like against Robbie Ray. I like that matchup.
But do you think if we lose game 1, you'd want that?
No, I wouldn't.
No, I
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
But if we, yeah,
I
if we
think the
won-
pitcher the Jays could get to the easiest, and this is another crazy take, is Robbie Ray. Like that's
that's
yeah, one guy I could
agree.
see the Jays just absolutely skull fucking.
100%. He's a hard throwing lefty, and we
And we're
got a
all
full
gonna have-
righty lineup. We
yeah.
should fuck him up. I mean, he's fastball heavy too.
But looking at this series, and like I said, that's the probable pitchers. The game 3 scares me because Logan Gilbert against Ross Stripling is a very weird pitching matchup.
It
Like
is
Logan
weird.
Gilbert is disgusting.
I just don't think they're gonna give up. Like he's not gonna have that long of a leash though.
Yeah, that's true.
Logan
So
Gilbert.
kind of with Stripling too. I think
But you think
Dude.
they go Stripling Brios in a game 3?
They might go Stripling one. The plan might just be one time through the order and then get him out.
they'll give him.
Put
He's been
Berrios
good.
in.
He's earned 2.
No, he's
Yeah.
earned 2.
He's
He
earned
earned 2. I'm scared of Barrios to come into a role out of the bullpen. that
Might
he's
not be
never
him.
had.
He's got to do it. He's gonna come. He's Barrios. We will see Barrios.
He's good at home though. Barrios is a freak
Yeah.
at home.
Barrios for one inning. Barrios for 1 or 2 innings. I love. I
Especially
mean,
in a
his
game
shit
3.
is nasty.
I trust him more than like. But the thing is, though, this bullpen has gained so much of my trust. Like Zach Pop has been fucking awesome out of the bullpen.
Do you trust him though? Like trust him to come into a
Well,
playoff
I
game?
trust Anthony Bass, who could also be another long relief guy. I trust Zach. I mean, Zach Pop. Let's look at his stats here. I mean, he's a guy who's done enough to earn his last 15 games is a 2.12 ERA. 17 innings, given up 4 runs, 10 punchies, 1 whip.
So who are we
like-
saying? Who do we think are Snyder's 3 guys out of the pen this weekend?
Obviously,
Like, who are-
Romano.
Yeah,
He's gonna play Simber. He's gonna throw him.
no,
No,
he's
No,
throwing
no, no.
Barrios over Simmer.
he's not throwing Simber. I don't think he's throwing fucking Simber, dude.
I
Do
don't
you
wanna
think he's
see-
throwing Adam Simber, a slow throwing fucking righty who throws Summer Reed
Come
in
on.
a playoff game?
I
Come
mean,
on.
if you just throw sinkers into Julio Rodriguez, maybe he'll break his bat, still hit a dinger though.
Like, we're ragging on Simber.
Guys,
Simber's been awesome. I know he throws slow as fuck. I know he's like a slow throwing righty, like I just mentioned, but his last 30 games is a 2 ERA. His last 15, he has a 0.69 ERA, and he hasn't given up a run in his last 7 games. Like, he's not the sexiest pitcher to watch, but dude, he has been very good. Like, that's a guy that I guess you could say you trust out of the bullpen, even
He's
though
done his job.
he's done his job. He's not going to be high leverage. Maybe he will be high leverage in like the 5th or 6th inning of game 1 or game 2, maybe, like if it's close. But that's what I love about the playoffs is you just stick with 4 top guys. That's it. You don't throw the shit bums unless it's a massive blow. You don't want to waste arms. But that's what I love about the playoffs. You just you don't even need to fucking roster a massive bullpen. You just throw your main dudes. So who do you think, JR, I'll start with you. Who do you think is, like you were just going to say, who was the 4 main dudes?
three main dudes.
Okay,
dudes.
I guess 4 makes more sense, but yeah.
Jordy, Barrios, Garcia,
And Bass?
and Bass. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Bass. Those are my 4.
Avery, I mean, you got to throw Simber in there, right? Like that.
I would take
What?
I would take Barrios out for guys we can trust.
Okay,
He's gonna throw Tim Meza too. They fucking
Look,
love that guy.
look, guy. Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot Tim Meza, but his stats are good too.
Sneaky good.
And lefty, they'll pick Tim Meza and like
They don't have a
good
ton
spot.
of lefty. Yeah, they'll bring him in against Cal Raleigh or something like
to like
that.
end an inning
Yeah,
with 2 outs, so we can get him out of there.
Yeah.
Think about it. Okay, Barrios. Yeah, his stats suck dick. but it's as a starter, okay? And his shit is good, and he's a high strikeout pitcher. I guess Kikuchi is too. But if you
Talk
put
yourself
any
into
of, if you
Kikuchi
put
right
any
now.
of those relievers as a starter, they're probably not doing great.
Because the
I
guy's
think
never been a
Barrios
reliever.
is the issue though is we haven't seen Barrios as a reliever all year, but his shit that he has, come on.
Even when you become a reliever, though, you just lose like 2 pitches. Like there's no reason to have 5 pitches as a reliever.
And he does struggle with some
But he
pitches.
can throw like 98, Barrios.
Yeah.
He can let it eat. I do trust Barrios. I
He has
guess
some Roberto Osuna.
He does kind of give that
kind of the
vibe. He
same
throws
throwing
like
motion
a-
as Osuna
That's
too.
what I was just about to say. He does
Yeah.
have a very similar delivery.
It'll be interesting though how we use him. I don't know what they're planning.
If I'm John,
I
Schneider,
hope it's not in the 9th inning ever. I'll tell you that. for
obviously.
fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
If I feel I could see
Like, he wouldn't
Barrios
take over
going
for
in,
Romano,
if
but-
it goes to extras, I could see Barrios throwing like a 10th or 11th inning,
Yeah, I could see
letting
that.
it eat 1 inning.
Mm-hmm.
And
Back
he
to
does do
old-
well at home.
It's
He
back
does
to
do-
old regular
They
extra
still have
innings,
the
right?
reliever role though in playoffs, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Avery. It is
Okay.
back to old. It is back to old rules for extra innings in
Fuck.
playoffs.
Imagine
So
a
they-
fucking just barn burner on Saturday.
Oh,
You get
dude.
4 or 5 runs each part of the
Like,
inning.
let's see Barrios' stats at home. I mean, not bad, dude. 7-2 with a 4.24 ERA.
Well, that's the Wilner thing. It's like, how many games did he pitch in that they won? A shit ton of them.
Yeah, but
But it was no thanks to him.
yeah, I don't really
no. That was a lot of our comments
does that
today.
yeah. Like what does that stat really tell us? He's a gamer? Like he doesn't
Well,
I don't know.
the stats tell you 2 different stories if you want to do
Mhm.
that, because
Yeah.
he's not helping them win when he's pitching, but they score a shit ton of runs. So
If I'm John Schneider, I'm not sleeping tonight, just based off of these like bullpen decisions he has to make. It's bringing in Tim Mays. I sneaky stats, I guess, but fuck,
this is
He's
not a
gonna
Tim
bring him
Mesa
in.
podcast.
He's our only lefty.
Kikuchi. Dude, you know who I do trust, and I will say this, is Jimmy Garcia.
Yeah, Jimmy Heaters.
Jimmy Heaters is all day. Him and Romano, dude. Oh my
I
god.
love that. I think Bass is pretty reliable too.
Yeah, Anthony Bass too. Picture JR game 2. The Jays are up 1, chance to win the series, and Romano's coming out of the bullpen.
Oh,
That
and he's
walk
doing that
is
little
tough.
fucking
That little
little
stretch.
jog slash
No one
walk.
goes slower to the mound than Jordan Romano.
He crawls.
He really does.
It's literally like little baby steps. Oh god, that
But
place.
fuck,
He's
he's
dude,
a showman. He's a
dude.
showman.
the dome is probably gonna be closed, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the light show in that fucking building is gonna be all time.
It's gonna be
for
so
playoffs.
hot in there too. Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah, cool it down
Yeah,
with
the
some
thick
beer.
Jesus shirts are gonna be buzzing.
Dude, they're
Um,
gonna be so buzzing.
yeah,
I'm gonna wear a
it's gonna be
dry fit
buzzing.
underneath.
Dude, try fit. I'm gonna wear fucking shorts and Nike run slides under, just the 3/4 slides.
Get your Fitbit on too.
Just came from practice.
I used to wear that at the gym, and looking back on it, like, you know, those compression like 3/4 pants that you
Yeah.
like you can wear. Like, I used to wear those at the gym like 3 years ago, and looking back on it, what the fuck was I doing?
You didn't want
Like,
people to see your legs, eh? They were
People,
small.
no, my legs are fucking fire. That's one thing about me. They're all day, but it is crazy. and speaking about like just obviously fandom and stuff like that, like we were talking about, that live stream on Monday was fucking wild.
There was 350 people in there.
No,
At one point it got
I took a
over
screenshot, there was
400.
400.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the video of me dancing, you could see Avery commenting on Owner's Box saying 425 people like in the thing. And then I got a text in the morning. It was from my mother, and it was like, "Did you fucking drink the champagne I had downstairs?" Yes, I did.
I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
go. I thought you were gonna spray it everywhere. like,
No,
all
that
over.
would have been Project Nightmare. I'm about to have that to relax me fucking before this game tomorrow Friday. I hate the fact that we have to wait 2 days. I hate it.
No, it's exciting. The build up, man.
4 o'clock on Friday, though, dude.
4, and then 2, right? Are the games?
Yeah,
Well,
I guess they don't want to cut into Sunday Night Football. they don't. They don't want to cut into Sunday Night Football. Listen, and I know we should be doing predictions for this series. I really don't want to. I don't want to mush it.
let's
I don't
not
think we do it. I don't think we do it.
We think the Blue Jays are going to win.
I think the Blue Jays are going to win. I'm not going to say when. I don't want to get old takes exposed. So I'm just gonna. I think the Blue Jays are gonna win. I'm very scared. I'm treating it like I'm playing, like I'm doing fucking dry land training. I'm stretching out.
2-mile run today, man. You got ready.
Running and just getting after
It's gonna be just so outside gate 14. There's gonna be a graphic, right?
Yeah, like with all the boys, like all
Yes.
this. Like we'll get like a group pic
Get
or
a
whatever.
picture.
It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. The thick Jesus shirts are gonna be buzzing.
Dude, people are still asking for them. Like, holy fuck!
I can't
guys.
believe that. I'll tell you what. The people that are like, please tell me these aren't sold out. Like,
They've been sold out since August.
we said it about 5 times every podcast.
Yeah.
Like 5 plus. Like, listen, this is it. We're not restocking these until maybe next year or whatever or ever. Why are we doing this? Like, it was crazy. The amount of DMs I got was absurd. And the Discord's live, by the way. Avery, hashtag thank you, Avery. It took 3-4 months. And like I said, it's I mean, I don't have Discord downloaded, but I just downloaded it to join it. So Avery will be putting, you said in the link tree, Ave?
Yeah, I'll throw something on Insta tomorrow. We tweeted it out. It had been live for about 3 months. Jeremy left it, by the way.
Nice, Jared.
Did I leave it?
Why the fuck would you leave if no one's talking to? There's no annoying shit in it.
It was probably because I had to do some research on Discord, so I had to join a shit ton of channels because I'm actually kind of a Discord.
Are you on like an OnlyFans channel? Is that why? Or?
No, I manage Discord for another company, undisclosed company. But no, I'm sort of a Discord veteran, so
there's not a lot of moderation right now. I'll say that it is gonna be.
It's a free for all.
It's gonna be a free for all.
How many people are in there right now?
There's like 17 people in here.
Oh shit!
Not much talking right now, but
get it talking.
The pinned message is don't be a dickhead, and that's the only rule. Just don't be a dickhead.
Just don't be a dickhead. No racist, homophobic, sexist comments. Just be a normal human.
Okay.
Being.
Okay, I like that. I like that shit.
Like that's
man.
it. And another funny thing about just like a little tidbit of the podcast here, we were duped by a fraud fanatics guy.
That was fucking ridiculous.
Listen, I'm gonna out him.
No, don't out him. Don't.
The name doesn't exist. Like, I don't get this guy, and he has 200 followers, so like I don't know what the deal is. But this guy
maybe it was eventually he was going to try and steal money from us.
Like what? So we were gonna owe them money somehow?
Yeah, he would have just like sent a link, like click on this link, and then it would have been like fraud or some shit like that.
Fuck, man. They wouldn't have got us.
So anyways, I'll give the people a background on it, okay? So we got a DM, hey man, love the podcast. Or hey team, which is that should have been the fucking factor for me. Like, this guy's a fraud.
Yeah.
I'm with Fanatics marketing team. It was something like that, where like the postseason gear, all this shit. Turned out, I responded. He never answered me or emailed me, so he's a piece of shit. Are we fuck Fanatics now? Like, where are we at with that?
No, because he didn't. Like, I searched him up on LinkedIn. This guy and on Google.
Well, I don't have a
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Well, no, I know, but when you're
you have a social media presence.
Yeah, when you're the marketing executive for a very public.
So
company.
we got duped. Listen.
I've
donated some money to
though.
some Nigerian princes in my time. Right? We got duped, man. That's all you can really ask for. We got duped.
Okay, man.
It was a crazy DM, and I fell for it. I was obviously juiced. Next thing you know, I'm in the mud. I was really in the mud today, actually.
Where?
On TikTok, as per usual. There is just a string of old men that continue to say, "Isn't this the guy that hates on the team?" Like, it just. Fair weather fan, bandwagon fan. If they start losing in the third inning, this guy's going to be like. How dumb are people? That's the only question I really have. Like, how dumb are people?
Dumb.
Very dumb.
It's just the internet is such a crazy place. Like,
I say this every time you bring this up. It's like, if you don't hate and love your team, then you're not like. It's what fandom is. You're there through the ups and downs, and then when they don't fucking play well and you think they're a good team, you get mad at them.
No, Avery, you hit the nail on the head, buddy.
That's what happens.
Yeah, you're making me feel a little bit better with that. It's just
Everyone gets mad when they.
I love the
suck.
mud. I love the mud. All right.
I got mad
Sue me.
today that we lost to the Orioles game 1. Like, there's no reason for that.
True, exactly. Especially with Mitch White. I mean, that was
Yeah.
just fucking nightmare fuel. It was bad, but it's all right. Positive vibes going into this now. We got playoffs. And let me tell you something. I just thought about this looking up at my fucking rafters here. I can't wait to get a postseason towel.
Oh, I thought you were going to say postseason banner.
No, postseason towel. JR, are you a little bit like
it's always exciting when you see that shit.
He's got the Leafs one right behind him, man.
Yeah, I got it. Even though I'm not a Leafs fan, but it's just a little memory that I was at the game with Abe.
I can't wait. I love the towels. I love the postseason towels.
The only thing that like is shitty because like I don't know if it's just because Toronto's not like I don't know rituals, but the shit Atlanta Braves do, like we just don't have that.
Well, it's kind of racist. It's
all right.
No. Like even what they do with their phones when a pitcher gets pulled.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like we don't have like we do the wave.
If some
like we have the wave.
They have that. Johnny, you're going to get the wave twice at least.
I will not be doing it.
I don't think it'll be the wave.
So how do we approach this vlog thing? Like, is Chris going to be recording you and I at some parts of the game and stuff like that? Because obviously both of us should be in it. Jr. Like,
Chris won't do that shit.
Or Grant. I'll get my buddy to do it then. I'll get my buddy Grant to do it.
Who's your buddy coming? Grant.
He's just a good dude. He's a good dude. You like him. But yeah. But we got to get vlog footage out, like a home run. No, we will
because Johnny, we have to do our travel. We got to fucking go, so we'll take turns filming a little bit.
Yeah,
the boys.
I mean, I'll give Grant the duty, and I'll just say you don't have to pay for the ticket, Grant, but you got to record almost everything.
Wait, is Grant like coming with us to Toronto?
I'm assuming so.
Okay,
we're just planning it on the podcast. But anyways, going back into it, the towel is one thing I'm excited for. The other thing I'm excited for is just being in a packed, crowded fucking area of all mutual people that love the same thing you love. It's 55,000 people all rooting for the exact same fucking thing we're rooting for. And I was watching videos of just like not like obviously the Edwin home run, it was loud, but I was watching videos of just like a home run in an early, like Jose Bautista did a home run in that wild card game that Edwin hit one in. And that place, you might need headphones in your fucking ears to like calm the like just to relax yourself. It is a fucking zoo. And we haven't got this in 6 years. We went through a fucking pandemic. Like, we haven't had a home playoff game, like I said, in 6 years. We had to deal with this bullshit wild card banner in 2020 at Tampa Bay with no fans. This is a young team, a team that we all grew up, like they all grew up together, all came in the system. I know I said this earlier. This is going to be fucking insane. It is going to be, the Friday game is going to be fucked. Manoah versus fucking Luis Castillo. Mm-hmm. Like, and the fans obviously are going to realize like 1 or 2 runs is equal to 1,000 in those games.
In the playoffs, man. That's nuts. Well, you saw the Bautista bat flip. You can see the camera shaking because it's so loud in the building.
I have chills right now that you just mentioned. Like, I seriously, I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm going to a Blue Jays fucking.
It's going to be fucked. Abe, I really hope. I hope they win. We win a game.
I'm saving up my money for the World Series, dude.
I can respect that.
Come on now. We're going to win a game. We're going to win. We're going to rather clinch, which is a win-win, or we're going to win one game. We're going to get to game 3, and Avery Chenier will be in the building.
Yes, I will be there.
Yes, I'll say I don't want a game 3, but if Jays win game 1 with Manoah, fuck me, those 2 next games
then
are going to be
get juiced up for game 2.
You get juiced up, like
because we're going to be stressed if we lose game 1. Game 2 we're gonna be stressing all day. Like this must win game.
Yeah. Fuck. I do think the Jays have the upper hand in game 2 and 3 pitching matchups though, with ease.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so. It's just but they beat us in bullpen pretty much, right? Like it's
a
tough.
Didn't beat the Mariners once this year, right?
No, but that was the July Jays that were and the Mariners fans saying we swept you guys this, now we take it serious. You guys were playing a team that was reeking of Charlie Montoyo fucking dust when you played the Jays. Like that wasn't the Jays.
Was it Mariners and then Phillies and then he got fired?
No, it was Oakland Athletics,
Mariners,
and then Mariners, and they won like 1 out of 7 that week. That was the Charlie Montoyo-esque. I don't know if he was there. I don't think he was.
Yes, he was. Because Budzinski his daughter died while the weekend before, and then the Oakland series, they weren't there. I
Okay.
remember.
Yeah. So that was the Charlie Montoyo Blue Jays. Mariners, motherfuckers. You haven't seen the John Schneider Blue Jays, the Blue Jays that are ready to run through a brick wall for the fucking guy they play for. You haven't seen those Blue Jays, all right? This is a new team. We got Whit Merrifield, who is just buzzing. I mean, buzzing. And it's going to be all time. And let's go. So updated lineup now, because we set a lineup earlier, like our playoff prediction lineup 2 weeks ago, I think it was, or 3 weeks ago. But there's been some crazy changes now. Whit Merrifield's now buzzing. So it's obviously, and I think we were right with the 1-2-3, because it used to be Springer, Bo, Vladdy, or Springer, Vladdy, Bo. Now it's Springer, Bo, Vladdy, right? So they switched that around. Who are you guys going in the 4-hole? Teo?
Yeah, I mean
He's
hot,
well, man.
Yeah.
Teo 4. Who 5? Kirk?
Yeah.
Kirk.
6, Chapman.
Yeah.
7, Lourdes.
They flew back to Toronto today. I don't even know if
Take
they're going to be
live BP
ready.
against Matt Gage and Merriweather.
Oh, I would like to know how that went.
I don't think Espinal's going to be ready though.
We don't need Espinal.
We don't need him. Big.
We need Lourdes. He is so fuck. He mashes.
Yeah, I'm a Lourdes guy, so I would like. He's been out for so long too. It's ridiculous.
And the thing is, though, like Lourdes, it would have been nice to see him in this Orioles series. Now we're like the first time he's going to be back playing for the Jays is in the fucking playoffs, dude. What? That's not right.
They'll be fine.
I don't know. Going from facing Merriweather and Matt Gage to fucking Luis Castillo.
Matt Gage is our guy. We forget that.
True, he is our guy. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know where he'll be at with that, to be honest. And we're fine. I mean, Tapia has been decent at the bottom of that lineup. So
yeah. I mean, I think and Witt's playing second base for me at this
so
point.
Lourdes 7, and then, but the thing is though, if Lourdes
Jano
like, 8,
yeah,
and then Witt 9. I love having Witt at that 9 hole though. By the way, it's like having a second leadoff guy.
Yeah, it is.
He's fucking all time. I think that's going to be awesome. I listen. I'm confident right now in the Jays, and I guess we can break down like the lineup stuff like that. Like the Jays are the clear advantage lineup wise, right?
Yeah,
like, easily.
Yeah, I think we're deeper. Bats
like
wise.
Carlos Santana hitting like 180 is like the 4-hole hitter in that lineup. 5-hole, I think. The only guy that really scares me is like Ty France,
Julio,
maybe Mitch Haniger, Julio. Suarez strikes out 17 times a series.
He hits like 180. Maybe not this year, but
yeah,
last year is very bad.
Yeah, I think so going position. I think the Jays have the advantage hitting. Bullpen, I'm going to give it to the Mariners, obviously. Not catcher, sorry. Starting pitching, I'm going to go with the Jays. So I'm going to give it 2 to 3 Jays. And then defense, I guess you could say Jays, obviously, too.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea the defensive metrics. I just know we fucking make a lot of errors sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see Teoscar in the playoffs. I really am. He's been hot lately. That's going to be all time.
The boys deserve it, man. It's fucking.
We deserve it.
We deserve it. Yeah, we fucking do.
We deserve this shit, man. It has been a long time coming, and I can't. Like I said, I can't put into words how.
We'll try and get one out Friday night, maybe.
Yeah, we'll get one out Friday night post game 1. So we'll end the podcast here. Enjoy the fucking ride, guys. Enjoy the fucking ride. We're gonna get a podcast out after game 1, and then we'll do one after game 2 or 3, like depending how it goes with the Jays. It might be the first ever in-person pod we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Game 3, if there is one. But yeah, enjoy the ride, guys, man, and don't take this for granted, because you see shit like this where some guys go their whole career without fucking playing in a playoff series. Like this is big time here. I know it's just the start of it, especially with how young this team is, but enjoy the fucking ride, get after it, enjoy the long weekend. This is the best of both worlds. You got Monday off and you get to enjoy Blue Jays playoff baseball on the weekend, man, at the Rogers Center. First time we ever said this on the podcast.
Let's fucking go, man.
So let's fucking go here. Let's win a fucking series and send these bums home. And then let's go to Houston and fucking dog walk them too. Let's shock the world. All right. Let's fucking go. Gate 14 to the fucking moon. We love you guys. Always the support. We broke our downloading record last episode because of you guys. So just want to say thank you for that as well. But let's fucking go. Gate 14 to the moon.